Mm, the kingdom of heaven have arrived. You see the line there? Yeah. The patrol ships. They will soon set camp on earth. Today is 16th October 2024. The 16th day of the month of October 2024. I have named Enlo to be the Prime Minister of the Galaxy. Many of you don't understand why I allow the very person who shot me with an arrow represent me in anything. I don't know how to explain it to you because you don't understand. Because you have not seen what I have seen. I'm a ghost and you all know it. My witness is you. In the land of the dead, nobody lie there. In the land of the dead, there is nothing called deception. In the land of the dead, there is nothing called fraud. The most greatest thing of all, in the land of the dead, there is nothing called envy. I was once the greatest king in Galaxy. My wife shot me with an arrow, with my own people. They chopped my head, my sex organ. A stupid fool who won power in the name of sex circled my head on his altar. That day I was standing there. That brought the curse. He forgot every power in the galaxy nailed to only one man. They nailed to the one true king with the all-seeing eye. He was using my head to circle like that. He was turning my head on and performing rituals. No problem. Enlu represents me in anything. No matter how he hit me. The place he have dedicated his life to. The land of the dead that he is. The last thing he will do is to steal something from me. To envy me. Or to take something from me. All my luxuries, my gold, my wives. The land of the dead, I went empty-handed. The time I was reborn in Africa, that all the head of states in Africa came to see me, including the false prophet, who are saying I should join them in church. That time I came empty-handed. I know I was holding something, they took it. That is the same as empty-handed, because all my gold, I should have come with a ship of gold. So someone in the land of the dead, the last thing he would do is to steal. In the land of the dead, we don't lie. In the land of the dead, we don't deceive. The witches are my witnesses. I am many things. Lies, deception, and fraud is not among them. I was born in the land of evil, corruption, fraud, deception. A land a chief can sell one land to 10 people. They will go to court. They will be adjoining the case. A land, a chief, is a criminal worse than their mere citizens. I was born there, but I didn't adapt to their way of life. I didn't adapt it because I've seen things they have not seen. All the things we envy, all the things we steal, all the things we murdered people for. When we die, we go empty-handed. And when we are reborn, we are reborn empty-handed. I am too lucky to be reborn, a man. There are many kings, I've seen them. Their incarnations, they were reborn as animals. They have lost their human memories. All what they know is the lifestyle of an animal. So if I'm named Enlo to be the Prime Minister of the Galaxy, my dear ones, try to reason with me. I am not your king to enjoy myself, to make myself luxurious, to enjoy the sweetness of my beautiful wives. I am your king to help shape the future of the galaxy, to guide the weak and make them be enlightened. But the ears to hear preaching and good deeds, it is not the same ears we use to practice. You can only practice the good you hear when you are enlightened. The sinners, you see them in Africa. The bad people, you see them in Africa. The false prophets who wish me blind. The scriptures they carry every day. It is abomination for them to envy. They call it the 10 Commandments. It is abomination for them to steal. It is abomination to take something that don't belong to them. But what do you see? Today there were a group of false prophets who are desperate, saying they will remove both my eye and use it for their church work. They have forgotten the rules of the book and the scriptures they carry. It is not because they are sinners. It is because they are not enlightened to practice what is in the book. Only the enlightened can do good deeds. No matter how evil person you preach him, no matter how you tell him what is right, no matter how you tell him what is good, so far as they have dedicated their life for evil, evil is the only thing they will always know. So I have chosen the right prime minister for you. Someone who understands the life cycle of life. Someone who believes no matter how you are, how big you are, when you fall, you don't go with any of your luxuries. He is your prime minister. I'm not a fool to pick someone who shot me with an arrow, who was sleeping with my beloved wife, Florence, every day, deceiving her to kill me. But I name Enlu the prime minister of the galaxy because he is more enlightened. I'm a ghost. Enlu is the keeper of the dead, the keeper of hell. If you go to hell, Enlu, you see him walking in the fire, whereas people are screaming loudly. Rich people, powerful people, some are kings. People, you respect them. When you get there, you are nobody. I hope you have seen many dead people. Some are my brother, Kofi Ebua, a human brother. The one they beat him and saw in his face, spiritually. All those things. And look, see it every day. I don't have a choice. You are all alive. You are all the living. You value material things. You value vanity. You value houses, gold, wealth, and power. Like the way those stupid fools are in my kingdom, mismanaging everything I left behind. But Enlu is not like that. He was like that once. But now he is not like that. The Ghana Armed Forces, the bad chiefs in your country, they have put your life in danger. I know you are fighting spiritually to avoid alien invasion. But the right thing you have to do is to get the root. Is to solve the problem, the root of the problem. But if you don't solve the problem, what will happen is you end up making a lot of mistakes. So the advice I'll give to you all is reason with me. What I've seen, you have not seen. I'm a learned king. I'm highly intelligent. I'll choose what is right and what is good for you. Many of you are saying I'm for vengeance. I have a task with the gods who gave you the lives to shape everyone's lives in the galaxy. I know Enlu don't support it fully. That Enlu wanted me to be the ruler of this world. They call it New World Order. For me to rule this world for thousands of years. My witness is you. You can confirm from the Americans and the British. It is the Africans who went there to intervene. These Africans, they are imbeciles. Their country is no longer for them. Their bauxite, they have used it to borrow for 400 years. Meanwhile, the person will rule for just 4 years. If you are lucky, 8 years. Every resources they have